going on today? Today we're going to have a brand new install video here on my 2012 Kawasaki ZX6R. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be installing LED headlights. They're from Opt7, the flux beam LED lighting. So we're going to do a real quick video and show you how to take them out, how to exactly hook them up, and then we'll show you some before and after with the actual lights and with the headlights on. So what I'll do is actually, first off, I'll shut the garage door. We'll turn on the bike and show you the headlights, what it looks like now with the stock bulbs. And then I'll actually take apart everything. We'll show you step by step exactly how to take them out, how to hook them up, and then we'll actually turn them back on, and then we'll show you what it looks like afterwards. And then I'll try and have a split scene with the before and after in the screen or something like that for you. So guys, this is what we have to look forward to. I'll give you a heads up. This was $99 off of Amazon with free shipping. It made it here in 2 days. This had nothing but 4- and 5-star reviews, so I cannot wait to try this stuff out. I've been looking for something much brighter than the stock beams. I want to be seen while I'm out there on the road, and I want to see what's out there on the road. I do not want to get hit like I saw a video the other day. Some guys ran over a dog and they all just piled down. I do not want that. Of course, that was during the day. Anyways, guys, stay tuned. Next thing you're going to see is we're going to line up the bike up, straight, set it up right, show you the headlight beam the way it is now, and then we'll start breaking it down. So stay tuned. Alright guys, I have the bike upright. I'm ready to show you. We'll show you exactly how it looks like about 10 feet away from the actual garage wall right now. So you'll be able to see how bright it is and what it looks like the cutoff line wise. So here we go. I know it's going to get loud, so just turn your speakers down now. Here we go, guys. Alright, that's with regular beams right there, guys. You can see it right there just above the TV cutoff screen. And here's high beams. There's what my stock bulbs look like now, guys. I'm going to go ahead and kill it. Alright guys, before we get any further, I want to go ahead and show you exactly what you're going to get in the package. So this is actually the LED lights you're going to see that are going to come in there. It has a little fan here at the bottom. And then you guys see both sides. What it'll do is light up one side, and then high beam would light up the other side. And these are actually just going to be plug and play. You can see they already have the hooks for them, so you would actually plug it in and then twist it and it would lock in. I mean, this is basically how it gets. What you're going to do then is, I've already test fitted it by the way, you're going to actually want to plug here, the bottom end of the tail here, and up down here. Now I'll tell you right away, I don't know if it was the pins, and you can see the pins are a little bit off. They're not exactly straight. These were a little bit of a pain to actually get it in there, but it does actually lock in there. I'll tell you that right now, guys, because it'll actually plug in like this. All right, so that's what you're going to need to do next. And the last thing I want to tell you is, because I've already done a test fit on this one time to make sure everything was good to go, is when I tried to actually plug this into the actual headlight adapter, it did not work. Alright, so as I was saying, this, for some reason, I guess the shroud's too much. It would not actually fit on my 2012 ZX6Rs where it plugs into the male side. Alright, so guys, what you have to do is you have to take this piece out of the box as well, and you will be actually hooking it up to here, and then putting the female side into the actual where the power is out of the bike, and it will actually work. So what I'll be doing is I'll be showing you a step-by-step exactly how it looks like, but I wanted to show you exactly what these bulbs, these LED lights look like before I go ahead and install them. So next thing you're going to see is actually me showing you what you need to take out of your bike, how you need to access it, and then I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, first things first, what I'm going to do is we're going to actually turn the steering column far as I can to the left, just like I'm regularly parking it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually get this first headlight out here. So I'm going to go ahead and illuminate it with the actual flashlight here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. You can see the boot's been removed already. I played with it earlier. But what you're going to want to do is, I hope you guys can see this, you want to take your thumb right here and unplug it first from the actual bulb. So you'll just push down on that and then pull it out. Okay, and there you go. It's free right there, guys. Can you see that? All right, the next thing you want to do is all you got to do now is you got to take the headlight bulb out. Now these do not pull out. There's no clips on the 2012 ZX6R. What you'll be doing is actually twisting it out, okay? So what you got to do is figure out which way it goes. It turns to the inside, and then you just pull right out, guys. And there you go. Right there already is your headlight bulb for this 2012 ZX6R. This is literally another 5-minute install. I know you guys like this kind of stuff, so the next thing we're going to do is we'll remove the rubber boot here. So I'm going to come in here and just pull off the rubber boot. You really shouldn't need to, but I like to just go ahead and get it out of the way. And there we go, guys. As you can see, a clean hole right on through. Your headlight's already been removed. Now we're ready to go ahead and plug in the LED headlights. So see you in a second. Alright guys, here we are. We're back. Now, as I said, you're going to want to plug the actual headlight And here, let me see if I can make sure you guys see this the best I possibly can. I'll try and always show the best I possibly can on everything I do. And you can see it's right here. Now, like I said, the pins sometimes don't line up the best. So you got to kind of work it in there a little bit. I don't know if quality control dropped or what over there at Opt7, but you know, it does actually go in there once you fiddle with it a little bit. And no, I didn't have it the wrong way. They actually have little grooves in there that slot in there, so you know if if it's up or down like that. All right, guys. Now, what I'm going to show you is what exactly happened to me the first time I did a fit try. I tried to plug this directly into there, just like the instructions said, into the actual power socket. And what happens is, sure enough, it goes in there, right? Guys, what I'll do is I'll take a break here and show you the actual thing. So you think, okay, well, it's in there, right? And what happens is, it doesn't actually go in there. All right, let me tilt the camera a little bit. Can you see that? So you're thinking, oh, well, it's pushed right in. It should work up right away. What actually happens is it will not power it. I think the shroud's blocking it from being in there too far. And I had to try this on my own. I actually emailed Opt7, and they actually are overloaded with emails, so they could not respond to me. So I just did trial and error, and I pulled out the second wire set out of the box here. I'm going to zoom back a little bit for you. The second set of wires here, and actually just plugged them in, and sure enough, it works. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to plug in this end to here. Obviously, you can see the clips at the top here, and then this would fit obviously over that. So we're just going to plug it straight into there until it seeds in there good. See, and just like that. Now this end will actually, sure enough, fit perfectly in there. And then you can see they all have all the clips, so it really won't matter which way it is. Boom, it locks right in. Now, the first thing we want to do, and exactly following directions are, we're going to turn the motorcycle on and make sure the LEDs work before we install them, all right? So let's turn the motorcycle on. It's going to get loud here, so guys, turn down your volume if you don't want to hear some screaming loud sound, okay? So, here we go. There's your fair warning. Motorcycle's warming up. And this is your brights, guys, so get ready. Boom. They work, they work, they work. So that way we know we are good to go on this. The next thing we're going to do is going to go ahead and install it. I'm going to get my flashlight out real quick, so I'm going to cut and grab my flashlight, and then I'll show you the installation again. Alright guys, next thing we want to do is we want to get back in there and we want to put the rubber plunger stopper all the way back on it. Alright guys, really easy, you just want to push it back on there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to move in to actually put the headlight bulb in there. Alright guys, now that the rubber boot's right back on there, all we're going to do is actually have to put this back in there. Remember, you want to make sure the silver is at the bottom, so you just want to kind of put it in there. Sometimes it takes a little bit of trial and error. Remember, the bottom always pointed towards the inside column, and that's the way you point it in and just twist it in, lock it in, guys. There it is. It is actually in there. And don't have to worry about water or anything affecting this fan, and the headlight is fully waterproof. You will have no problems. There's actually some kind of video on YouTube where they actually dunk it under the water to prove it, so I don't know. And what we'll do is we'll tidy up the wires here in a second. I have some zip ties as well as some Velcro to actually, I'm going to go ahead and hide it up under here. But for right now, I just want to show it to you that that's how it is to install. And what I'll do is I'll zip tie it here in a second, and then we'll show you some final results. So I'm going to do the right side on my own and knock that out real quick, and then we'll show you the final results. Stay tuned. Alright guys, well, here we are, we're done. Both sides are done, everything is installed, and the wires are tucked away. Let me show you exactly where I tucked my wires. I got two zip ties, one for each end of it, and put one up in the front, put one in the back. What I did is I tied them to one of the actual power cords that leads way up under here, guys. I know you're not going to be able to see it in the video, but it's way up back up in here. So I did one zip tie in the middle, and then I followed the zip tie down the line all the way to where it is, so it actually held the wires all the way back, but it still has a little bit of room. Obviously, I'm turned all the way to the side, and it's not affecting the wires at all. There's no tug on it, and that's about all I really want to worry about, is make sure there's no tug when I'm actually turning and trying to rip the headlight out. And I did that to both sides just like that, guys. Super simple. Everything is done. This has been literally a 5-minute install. If I wouldn't have actually taken this time to actually show you this stuff, this is about 5 minutes. And guys, you really don't even need to take the rubber boot off if you don't want to, because it's already perfect. So we are done. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the very final results of it on the wall. We'll show it to you lit up with high beam, low beam. Then I'll bring the camera off and I'll show you what it looks like from the front. It is blindingly bright. Okay, just giving you a heads up. But I hope this video really helped you out. If it did, of course, you know what to do. Hit me with that thumbs up button. If you have any questions, let me know. I will have the link to these headlights down below. And if you just got to find out what headlight bulbs that you guys have for your bike in case you don't have a Kawasaki ZX6R. Mine uses the H9 and H11, so I ordered the double H11 set, just giving you a heads up. So that way you know what I ordered. All right, guys, here we go, final results. All right, guys, here we go. I'm about to start the bike, so make sure you turn your speakers down if you don't want to be deafened right here. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. We'll show you without the brights, and then we'll kick on the brights. So here we go, guys. Turn your volume down. It's so much cleaner of a line and bright. Now, obviously, as you can tell, I probably don't have the bike exactly level, but that's why it's like that. But oh my God, it's just so much brighter and a cleaner light. Here we go for the brights, guys. There you go for the brights, lights up the entire wall. I mean, this stuff is great. Look at that. Excellent, excellent product. Loving this. All right, guys, what I'm going to do is we'll wrap it up, and hope you enjoyed. All right, guys, real quick, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to turn it on with the headlights facing directly you, so prepare to be blinded. Make sure you have your speakers down if you don't want to be deafened, and that way you can actually see what it looks like from the very front view. So here we go, guys. I'm just going to flip it on real quick and then flip it off because I have the garage door shut. It's going to get definitely loud in here. That's low beams, guys. High beams. Low beams. High beams. Alright, guys, so there you are. There is the final from beginning, where it was stock headlights, installation, and the final results here on my 2012 Kawasaki ZX6R. I am very, very surprised in how well and bright this actually does. I was originally thinking to get some HIDs, but when I saw the LEDs, I was like, you know what? I'll give them a try since that's a new technology anyway. Like I said, it was $99 from Amazon, free 2-day air shipping. Great stuff. Service, I tried to email them. They said they're really backed up and they'll get to me when they get to me. I checked earlier today and they weren't working, but thankfully I figured it out last night just to use the other cable, the extension type cable, and it worked right away. So that was what I would suggest for anybody else buying one of these bikes. Use the extension cable. But everything else, it's really easy. It works, as it says, has a 2-year warranty, so that's always good in case these things go bad. But all around, great product. I love it. I actually tried it out last night at night to see how bright it was, and wow, the difference. It is amazing how much farther, with a high beam on, you can see those reflective street signs way, way down the road. It's just mind-blowing, and I love that about it. And of course, it gives you that cool light blue effect to it. So guys, if you really did like this video, you know what to do. Of course, we're going to thumbs up button. I do appreciate it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Remember, guys, it's all about which headlights you use. You got to make sure whatever bike you do this for, you do it for your actual headlights, not for just my ZX6R, because I used H11 since they use H11 and H9, so I used the H11 dual package. Okay, you got to make sure there's 2 in there. There's some that only sell a single, but you want to make sure you get the dual, obviously, because we're having 2 headlights. And I think for some of you guys like ZX14, oh my God, I don't want to know how many you got to have. Anyways, guys, there you go. There's my review. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you liked the install. Thanks so much for watching. Guys, I will see you all at the very next video. Take care.